because you said it's a way out, but it's like there's another side of that where podcasting could make you get deeper into shit. Like there's definitely been times I'm sitting there watching somebody's interview and just thinking like,
do's and don'ts though.
Like, damn, they might really fuck you up. Like for sure, there's people who really are gonna want to kill you after what you just said in an interview right there. I remember honestly the first time I interviewed Crip Mac, just thinking like, oh man, like.
Yeah,
like what the like, and he didn't even disrespect his ops or whatever, but it still was just like, damn, like I wonder, like, is that going to be bad for him? Just like, you know, is the chance of somebody doing something to him so much worse because he just did a podcast, you know? And luckily, it didn't work out that way for him. But there's definitely, you know, there's another side of that where a podcast could get you in hot water, right?
Yeah, again, but like he said, it's the do's and the don'ts, and real people that really been in the trenches and they was taught a certain way. You know, we got a code of conduct. You know, that's you know what I'm saying, your word and your signature is your bond. I
remember when King Von got shot, Academics was breaking the video down on stream the same day. Like figuring out who shot him and shit.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Is that too much? That's not you?
No, I'm not going to do that now. So that's where I stay away. So what I do, I wait for like the Floccos and the AKs to drop their content, and then I will react to it and give my opinion of what I think. But I'm not going to give no opinion that's going to say somebody guilty or I think he did it or anything like that. But I just like reacting to stuff. Like, you know, I'm not going to go on Pacer and try to go find nothing and try to like go too deep into it because like I just kind of feel like the life that I led at a point in time, like that's a no-no. I wouldn't want nobody to do it to me. So why I'm gonna go do it? But you know, like I react to something though, but I just ain't gonna put nothing out there that's gonna slander nobody.
I'm not reacting, or I don't even have no comment on no active case, no open active case. I'm not doing that. That's just my personal opinion.
Yeah, because even outside the street shit, like you know, the Saweetie thing that was in the news where her friend said she was an escort and then everybody's reacting to it and shit. It's so different to react to her friend calling her an escort than for me to come out and say, I talked to somebody, she's an escort. If I'm the first person who says that, that's way different. You can get sued for that. You realistically, like you're if it was like a street situation, you're doing something kind of fucked up by bringing, it was like saying, I know so-and-so killed so-and-so. But as soon as one person makes a YouTube video saying, I know that this person killed this person, we all get to react to it. And it's like, the info's out there. So what can you say about it, really, you know?
Yeah, no, for sure. And that's what it got to be for me. Like he said, like I said, we not about to do no police work, no active investigations. Like it's going to be a shutting. That's why I said Pacer. Like, so a lot of stuff I react to would probably be like cases that's closed and shut. You know what I'm saying? That somebody and put their case out there and I react to it. You know what I'm saying? If it's somebody I knew or something about the case that interested me. So I was just like I just seen something with dude K5 from VNG. You know what I'm saying? I was locked up with him, you know what I'm saying? And
you talking about Steven.
Yeah, and I just seen that he came out and was like that basically one of his homies, he like, oh, y'all talking about I'm a snitch, you know, one of my homies made a statement on me. So I'm like, damn, and it made me react to the video because I know the dude too, who he said made a statement on him. I'm like, damn, so you saying this dude made a statement on you? Like, oh, so it's just like, it depends on what it is, you know what I'm saying, what I'm gonna react to. I ain't gonna react to everything, just certain things I pick and choose.
Yeah, me too. Me as well. Like I said, it's all about the content, but hey, you can pick and choose what type of content, you know, you want to put out. And that's what I've been on. I'm not certain shit. I'm just not doing it, bro. Like, you know, I ain't crashing out. I'm not doing nothing for clickbait. I'm not doing none of that. If you mess with it, you mess with it. You want an honest podcast, somebody that's keeping it real, community activists, people that's pushing peace, you know, trying to bring my people together and stuff like that. You know, even the comedy, I'm into all that. That's what I'm about. All the other stuff, I don't really care too much for, you know.
For sure. Yeah. So I really want to get into how you came so far that you got into like gang prevention and everything like that. But let's go from the beginning and tell us a little bit about your upbringing and how you grew up.
So yeah, like I grew up, you know, born in the 80s, raised in the 90s. So with that being said, you know, I was taken away from my mom by I was 18 months. So my granny raised me. My dad mother, she raised me. So I grew up in foster care. Me and my siblings, we grew up in foster care. But I was fortunate enough, you know, back then that my dad, mom took us in. So she, like I said, I had a great childhood. My granny raised me or whatever, but I was raised where I was raised up at.
So the foster home was just a short period of time.
Correct. So how the foster care system worked? They took me from my mom, but they had from the police station. They had took us, like, I don't know if you familiar or you from this area, but like McLaren Hall. You remember McLaren Hall and stuff like that?
Institution.
Yeah, it's like a juvenile hall, but it's not. It's for like runaways and people that things of that sort, foster kids and stuff like that. So they took a couple of us to McLaren Hall, and then my granny was able to come get us, you know what I'm saying, from there. So she got us some from the substation, and then from McLaren Hall, my dad, mother. So we was placed in her care, but it was still foster care. You see what I'm saying? So I was still awarded a state until my grandma eventually ended up adopting us.
Okay, and then that makes it official. Got it.
Yeah.
And so you said you grew up in the 80s and the 90s, and then where was the foster home place? Like,
I'm born in the 80s and I'm raised in the 90s.
Okay,
I'm born in 1986.
Oh, okay.
So I was really raised in the 90s. So, but like I said, from me being 18 months old, I live with my grandmother.
Got it. And so you say your childhood was overall pretty good. Were you getting into trouble or anything? Or
yeah, everything in my childhood where I got in trouble, it was solely because of me. Like my God, I had a very good upbringing. You know what I'm saying? A loving home. It was just like I said, like what I wanted to do, it was outside. So I started catching cases like early. My first time was getting arrested. I was like 11. And then
Was you from 40s yet?
Yeah, I've been from the hood since I was 10 years old.
Oh wow.
10 years old. I was already full-fledged. So I went to Los Padrinos LP at 11. I went to Los Padrinos at 11 for I think a robbery or something like that.
Yeah.
And then he let you out your first time or whatever. And then I went back again when I was 13. And I was 13, I went away until I was 17. So at 13, I had got sentenced to CYA, which is California Youth Authority. I was going to prison at 13 already.
So becoming from the hood at 10, I mean, that's pretty early compared to a lot of people out there. Like, what was it that kind of led you in that direction?
To be honest, all my family is from the hood, 40s and Main Street. That's all my family from. So, like I said, but I just was... coincidence, I grew up in my hood too. Like, you know what I'm saying? So my older cousins, Big Boots and all them, they was from the hood. So that's just what I wanted to be. And it was outside my door.
With your family and all them being from the hood, you got the honorable usher in, or did you get put on?
Nah. I went to the backyard. You already know. I got my phone, man. I definitely got my phone, man. Nah, I could have.
Who do you send to beat up a 10-year-old?
I could have.
I don't want to be on the
But listen, you know what's crazy? But it's crazy because it was about 10 of us. It was about 10 little back. You gotta understand, like the kids in the neighborhoods, like they had gangs. Like we was gang banging before we was in gangs.
No, for sure.
And you know
So
exactly what I'm talking about, bro.
So I got put on the hood at 12.
Yeah.
But at 10, I was from a clique.
Yeah.
I was clique back.
Yeah.
Like a little subdivision of A-Trade. So for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, 10. It was about like 10 of us. And in order for us, we like with that side over there, like we all of us, like we fought each other. They made us all 40 because it was so young. You know what I mean? So we was the youngest over there for sure.
Okay, definitely. So, but in terms of you getting in trouble and shit, was it anything like that people were putting you onto from the set or anything, or was it more just like this is the kind of shit that you were already going to be doing, and it just so happened that now you're from a gang?
Nah. The most I was doing before, like I really like start getting into that gang stuff, man. It was like stealing bikes, bro. Stealing bikes,
You went to the stealing of pit bulls?
Yeah, you come on, man. You know the backpack on that. Stealing dogs, pit bulls, mini bikes, stuff like that. Lawnmowers so we could get the motor, you know what I mean? To make the mini bikes and go-karts and stuff like that. But then once you get involved in the street stuff, see, it's different back, you know what I'm saying, than it is now. It's frowned upon. People's like, oh, you was holding the strap. You was in the back then it was like you the youngest from the hood, huh? Y'all hold this.
Exactly.
Police come, we go to juvenile hall, we get right out. You know what I'm saying? So it was just a different time back then. So you know, it was more structured, and then you know, people respected the pecking order a lot more.
If you haven't checked out Everything 420 yet, you are definitely missing out. From glass gear to infused sweets, they've got one of the best lineups online. They ship fast, it's always discreet, and their app makes shopping too easy. The deals are always running, and you can use code NOJUMPER for a little bonus at checkout. Shout out Everything 420.